everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Raven and this is Life with Mrs. Majors. Okay, so today I'm recording my first trimester recap and essentials is what we're gonna call it. I'm probably gonna come up with a better title, but the point is we're talking about the first trimester today. Okay, in today's video I have notes that I'm gonna go over with you guys, but I also have the baby list box and the Walmart box laid out on the floor because like I said, I don't know what came from where, but some stuff is like, you know, definitely from Walmart, definitely from baby list, but the point is we're gonna be sharing that with you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can join this journey with me as I become a first-time mom, okay? Okay, so let's get started. I guess first, I'm gonna do some tips. So, tip number 1, pay attention to what your body and your baby via your body are telling you. See what works, remember it, and don't get too wrapped up in what doesn't work. Like if you used to eat oatmeal every day or you used to eat cereal every day and now the thought of that makes you want to throw up, don't do that. Don't stress out. There's other things you can eat. Don't stress out. Pay attention and don't stress out. Tip number 2, go slow. Be gentle with yourself when it comes to the new diet adaptations and how your body feels and everything. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm still getting used to it. Oh, by the way, today I am 14 weeks. Excited. Okay, like I was saying, go slow, be gentle with yourself. You're not in control anymore. And with you not being in control, understand that things can change very quickly. Okay. So pay attention, go slow, and be gentle with yourself. Don't be upset if you really enjoyed your food the other day and now today okay? Oh, tip number 3, try not to be stubborn with yourself or with your spouse. If you have a spouse, if you have a partner, whatever the case may be. If you're sharing a living space, if you have a roommate, whoever, try not to be stubborn with them, especially if they're trying to help you feel like possibly garbage. You possibly feel like garbage, hot garbage at that. And it'll be times where you don't want to do nothing, even if you know you should do it. Like, I don't want to eat because I feel like anything I put in my mouth, I'm going to throw up. I don't want to drink water because it makes me gag. And then your spouse or your partner or your roommate or whoever is like, okay, well, why don't we try this? Or why don't we try this? What about ice chips? How about a popsicle? You know, like trying to suggest things to help you. And you just like, no, I'm not, no, you don't understand how I feel. They don't, they might not, but still, the point is that they're trying to help. So try not to be stubborn with them or yourself, okay? The next thing that I'll do is whip out my pregnancy journal and do a little bit of a recap for y'all. Again, I have notes, so don't mind the rustling of the paper. So personally, I found out I was pregnant week 4. So it was really early due to my Ovia pregnancy app. It told me, hey, you should take a test. And honestly, the Ovia app tells you before you miss your cycle to take a test. And I just said, no, I don't believe you. I'm not doing it. So I waited until the day I was supposed to start my cycle. And in my journal, I took well over 10 tests to confirm. I wanted to see the line darken past the control line. So let's see. It says I had the runs, TMI, but if you're watching this video about the first trimester of pregnancy, we being honest. I told y'all that last video, my 11 to 12 week update, we being honest. If you don't want to be honest, then don't watch my video, okay? Okay, anyways. So yeah, that was for about a week. Then once the run stopped, everything stopped. So like I wasn't going at all. That was the beginning of the inconsistencies. Doing anything, like going outside and just doing little errands that I would normally do, exhausted, like really tired. Like as soon as I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I'm falling asleep. So that was annoying. And the sleep was like heavy. Like if you don't close your eyes right now, you feel sick. Lots of bloating at night. I started to get tired early around 9 p.m. May or may not. This was week 4, y'all. May or may not have night sickness. You know, morning sickness, which is really all day sickness. It started to show itself at the end of week 4. And I love potatoes, but week 4, both times I had French fries, they were disgusting. So that was sad. Week 5, inconsistency, we're going to the bathroom. What else? This is when I started to feel yucky. Like I literally wrote in here, feel yucky. The last day of week 5 was when the nausea was like, yeah, I'm here. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm here, okay? Not just morning, no, all day. Nausea was real. Going to the bathroom was not. Can't sleep laying flat. That was a real big thing for me. Like, it was nights where I would just sit in our recliner and try to go to sleep. Tough. Sleeping sitting up or in a seated position. Hard to be productive because I felt so gross and so nauseous and so tired because I wasn't really sleeping at night because I was sitting upright. Peeing all the time. Almost every hour of the night. Week 6, trying to pretend I'm not nauseous, didn't work. Needed to use, C-bands. I wish I had them with me. I'll probably try to insert a picture when I edit this of the C-bands. They are these adjustable bands. Well, the C-bands are kind of like scrunchies and they hit like a pressure point right here. There's something called side bands that are adjustable and they hit that same pressure point, and that is supposed to help with nausea. I wore those so much that I had bruises. Like, because I wore them and I applied so much pressure because I needed some help. I needed some relief. I was doing ginger ale and soup and Gatorade. Even when I didn't actually feel nauseous, my stomach was doing weird stuff and I felt like I was still gonna be sick. More tired, more bloated, less productive. Week 6 was the week that I would have to wake up in the middle of the night to eat just so I didn't feel so awful about the time I woke up to start my day. So I was waking up at 3 a.m. and having a snack meal, trying to not put so much distance in between the times that I ate. Okay, week 7, nausea, heartburn, gas, and acid reflux. Very vivid dreams was also something in week 7. I have always been someone that has dreams, and sometimes I can remember them, sometimes I can't, but I always have dreams, and they're typically always vivid. But this is a whole nother level. Like, the dreams that I have, good, bad, and different, are ridiculously vivid. Like, am I sleeping? Is this real? My back started to hurt. Going to the bathroom, as in peeing, a lot. This week I did start going to the bathroom in general more consistently, so that was nice. And my nose was stuffy week 7 and week 8. Also, tender, sore boobs. It wasn't my whole boob, it was like armpit boob week 7. Week 8, still tired, still stuffy nose, still very vivid dreams, tough time falling asleep and staying asleep, heartburn. Like, this is the week where I had to start taking Tums for the first time in my life. Heartburn, and my best friend tried to warn me about this, like heartburn to the point where you feel like you're gonna throw up. That's the accurate description. That's accurate. More consistent with going to the bathroom. Week 8, I did what I needed to do, followed the directions, and requested my Walmart box. Week 9, taking Tums almost daily. Very difficult controlling the acid reflux. The acid reflux with the heartburn made it, even if I wasn't nauseous, it was giving me the feeling that I was gonna throw up. I think I actually did throw up week 9 for like the first time in years. And when I say years, I mean over 5, okay? Week 9 was the week when I said, remember earlier I mentioned the tips and how you have to go slow, you have to be gentle with yourself, because what you like one day, you might not like the next day. Week 9, I had Chipotle for dinner. It was so good. It was so good. I used to like spicy foods, so it was so good. Like, I had the hot sauce, everything was bomb. It was perfect, okay? The next day, literally a couple hours later, I went to go eat it. The leftovers, warmed it up, smelled good. I thought I was in the clear because my mouth was watering like I wanted to eat it, right? Joke's on me. I ate like 7 or 8 bites and I threw it all up again. First time in years that I've actually thrown up. It was devastating. That was the week that I started my prenatal probiotics because, honey, I was through, like too through, okay? Week 9, I did what I had to do, followed the steps to receive my baby list box. And then week 10, no more nausea unless I did not eat soon enough. So if there was too much time between me eating, I start to feel funny. I'm eating more and more, little by little, still not eating much like real food, like a lot of soups and crackers and pretzels and tortilla chips and all that, but I'm eating more, so that was nice. I had my first ultrasound and in-person appointment. Even though we're still in COVID times, I was really excited because they let my husband come into the ultrasound, and that was awesome. I was really excited about that because that was both of our first times. So like, that was great. And I think in there it says like no cell phones. So either they was gonna be mad at me or they had to let him in. I'm glad they let him in. We got to see the baby. and see the heartbeat, but they didn't let us hear the heartbeat in the ultrasound. My midwife was able to find the heartbeat and let me hear it, so that was nice. All my blood work came back great, and baby is measuring 3 or 4 days early. But if you watch my 11 to 12 week video, I talked about that. Make sure you watch it. I will link it here or down below. Either way, watch that. Okay? 11 to 12 weeks. I talked about it in my last vlog, which I have linked for y'all. So make sure you check it out. Let's just say I turned a corner, okay? Let's just say that. But that is the end of my first trimester recap. So next up, we are going to go over all the stuff in the menagerie of boxes that I got.